The last time we connected, we talked about the gap between knowing you have power and actually using it. I shared with you how turning 40 opened up a new awareness for me about that statement, which was that knowing you have power, personal agency, just isn't enough. If it were, more of us would be taking bolder action, making bolder decisions, standing up bolder ways for ourselves, right? But we don't. Something gets in the way, and today we're going to talk about what that is and why. And if you have ever struggled to ask for what you need, knowing you need some boundaries or to make a stronger position in a direction for your life without feeling guilty or always second guessing, then today's video is for you. And just as a reminder, this is a 3-part video series. Make sure you click subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can get notified when I post the next video. So why is assertiveness so damn hard? And if you're struggling with it, you probably have a good reason. Maybe you were one of those people who were raised to be nice or to never rock the boat, or that keeping the peace meant keeping quiet. Or maybe like me, you became so good, like masterfully good at managing everyone else's lives that your voice got buried somewhere under a mountain of responsibilities. And I've already started to share what life has looked like for me lately, but caring for my mom when she was in the later ages of her death, having 4 small children at home, a breastfeeding baby, managing income and business opportunities, client services, all of it has taught me to be hyper responsible for everyone else. And I truly became like the ultimate firefighter, constantly looking, like almost spending more time looking and seeking out flames before anyone else saw smoke, just to make sure no one else had to worry about something, that I could take it on and they didn't have to worry about it. And as I already said the problem with that is that I learned eventually how to be better at managing that, and I lost my voice in the process. So here are 3 reasons why you may be struggling with this for yourself. The fear of rejection or conflict. One of the biggest reasons people hold back with assertiveness is the fear of how people are going to respond to them, that they're going to be rejected, or how people are going to see them. Maybe the word you associate with assertiveness is rude and disrespectful. Or maybe if you think about standing up for yourself and setting this boundary or making this change, you're afraid to disappoint someone or hurt someone's feelings. Or the big one, you'll lose that relationship or opportunity. But here's the truth. Being assertive doesn't push the right people away. It's simply filtering out the wrong ones. And it also teaches people how to respect you. Here's what I found. This is a big one. The discomfort of not expressing yourself is usually worse than the temporary discomfort of speaking up. People pleasing and over-explaining. Over-explaining was another one for me. If you have ever found yourself saying yes when you really wanted to say no, or my problem, explaining yourself when no one asks for a reason, you are not alone, honey. Many of us have been taught that we have to justify our needs and what we want in order to be taken seriously. And assertiveness is about breaking that pattern. You don't have to over-explain, and you don't have to make yourself smaller to make other people comfortable. Really simple example. Instead of saying, I'm so sorry, I can't help with that right now because I have a lot going on and I feel bad, but maybe next time. Just say, I won't be able to do that, period. Less explaining, more owning your decision. Number 3, internalize doubt and second guessing. Even when you know what you need to do you ever hear that little voice saying, are you sure? Maybe you're doing too much. Maybe you're being too much. That's just doubt creeping in, or someone else's influence. We'll talk about that in another video. And it comes from so much past conditioning, experiences where maybe as a child or in your adulthood, you were ignored, dismissed, or somehow made to feel as if your needs, what you have to say, is invalid. But here's the truth. Ready? If something matters to you, it's valid. Assertiveness is a skill, and like any other skill, the more you practice it, the better you're going to get at this, and less awkwardness and discomfort will come. Because what happened for me, as I started to really strengthen my assertiveness, something really surprising happened. Not only did I start to feel more aligned with my results and my goals, but my relationships improved. People respect clarity. And when you create boundaries, and when you're direct about your needs, your boundaries, your expectations, it also gives people permission to do the same with you. And you know that whole body exhaustion, that anxiety you feel when you are dreading having a high courage conversation or decision that you need to make? I used to feel that too. And it's that feeling that comes from constantly adapting and adjusting yourself to make everyone else happy or to avoid conflict. But when you start to exercise more assertiveness, it's gonna fade. Promise. So now that you know what's blocking you, the next step is learning how to push past these obstacles and step into your assertiveness with confidence. And that's exactly what we're diving into in the next video. So tell me in the comments, What's the reason you hold back from being more assertive? And if this video resonated with you, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you can get the next video, so that we can get a little more actionable and into your power. I'll see you there.